Hey guys, welcome to Wave Race Blue Storm on the GameCube. This was a GameCube launch title and the sequel to Wave Race 64 and the last Wave Race to ever exist. Wait. Yes, I love pressing start at the right beat of the music. This is something I gotta do, but we're loading up my super old save that has everything beaten, and we're gonna do Exhibition and Normal, and we're gonna do all of this, but... So we have Ryota Hayami, the main dude, returning from the first game, Wave Race 64. David Mariner, the fat, chubby block man. His music's awesome. Also a veteran from the first game, Akari Hayami from 1080 Snowboarding is here. Nigel Carver is a brand new character. I think he handles very much like Miles Jeter from Wave Race 64. Ayumi Stewart, again, Wave Race 64 veteran. Rob Haywood from 1080 Snowboarding. Ricky Winterborn from 1080 Snowboarding. And Serena Delmar, another brand new character. And that is the roster. I usually be Ryota, David Mariner, and that's really it. But in the very beginning, I picked Nigel Carver when this game first came out. Let's do it! This guy's got an awesome crew chief. Dolphin Park, man. This game still looks good. It's a little bit blurry and stuff now, but... it's good stuff.
Welcome to Dolphin Park.
Thank you. Look at those Game Boy Advance signs.
One of the circuit.
Hello, Nigel.
Hello, Terrence.
I will be monitoring the race from here in the pit, just in case you get into any trouble, right? So, all sorts of luck, eh, lad?
Yeah.
Hit the gas just as the light goes green, and you'll get a boost off the line.
Game Boy Advance written on the side of the jet ski, man. Let's do it.
2, 1.
Yeah. Your boat is now turbocharged. That's the thing about this game.
Looking good.
Everybody has a crew chief or a coach.
You've got it. You now have a turbo at your disposal.
And with each buoy pass or boy pass, depending on where you live, they have to say something.
Excellent.
So it's very noisy.
You have a turbo.
You have a turbo now, in case you didn't know. Yes. Oh no, get that. Oh, okay.
The yellow buoys on the left, please.
He gets so irritated. But you can pull off stunts to help raise your turbo meter.
You now have a turbo at your disposal.
So it's a little bit more dynamic than Wave Race 64 in that you can kind of strategically use your turbo boost, because if you leave it alone, you're at max speed, but as soon as you exhaust it, you drop down pretty extensively. So, like, I'm going to keep it at the moment.
This is the final lap, so give it your all. You're about 1 second ahead.
I'm not sure how bad the rubber banding in this game is, but I do know on Expert and stuff, you can't afford a single mistake, and it's very easy to choke. It's been a long time since I've played. Like, Nigel Carver here seems a little bit too loose handling. I'm so used to the fat guy, David Mariner.
The yellow buoys on the left.
There we go. Just a nice warm-up.
You've won it. That's smashing, eh?
So yeah, it's a very noisy game. Sometimes I like to turn everything off except for the sound effects, because with all the talking and everything, but for our purposes here, I'm not going to do that because I know some people like to hear the characters talk. I don't know. But now it's on to normal, the 5-day circuit. Each difficulty adds a day, but we're done with Nigel Carver. Let's be the main man himself. You can also press Z to customize. You got 4 color selections per racer that vary depending on who it is, and you can edit their, just like Wave Race 64, how they handle and whether they favor top speed or acceleration. But this is the cool thing about Wave Race Blue Storm. There's a weather system, and you can pick the order in which you want to do the available courses based on the weather. So we got a sunny day 1. Let's just do Lost Temple Lagoon. It's the this course, if you watched my course ranking video, it is the one in the entire Wave Race franchise that varies the most per difficulty. But it's a basic oval one.
Welcome to Lost
normal
Temple
here.
Lagoon. This is day 1 of the circuit. The weather doesn't get much better than this, folks. These small waves shouldn't be much of a problem for our racers.
Racers, start your engine!
Say it louder! Jeez.
Hit the gas right when the light goes green and you'll jump off the line.
Alright, have a couple more cigarettes there, Jack. I liked Terrence better. Your boat is now turbocharged.
That's right.
There's actually a cheat for this game that you input on the sound menu somewhere, and it unlocks a very bored narrator, so
Right.
instead of this guy being like, all right, you got a turbo and all that stuff, he's just like, I don't know, he just has a very bored affect to it, like, you passed that correctly. Good job. That's also a hidden turbo. I don't know if every stage has one, but there are certain ramps in certain stages that offer you a free turbo boost at no expense to your actual turbo. And the ramp there that I hit is our first example of one. I know Aspen Lake has one, but sometimes it's just more beneficial to use your own turbo.
You're about 2 seconds ahead. You've got a turbo.
I love the Wave Race games, man. I hope they make one for Switch. Shinya Takahashi keeps on teasing that you might see that game again. Well, where is it, pal? That's what I want to know. Because I need more water in my life. Yeah!
Now that's how it's done. First place.
Indeed. The music direction of this game, however, is not as memorable or pleasing as Wave Race 64. The game also handles a lot more complicated than 64.
Keep that up and we'll win this circuit.
Yeah. But I like Ryota, he handles like a dream. No, just kidding. Light Rain on day 2. Aspen Lake kind of takes after Drake Lake on N64, so no matter the weather system, it tends to vary. I think Light Rain is the one where it gets super stormy. Oh no, it might be just regular rain. Either way.
Welcome to Aspen Lake.
Why, thank you.
This is day 2 of the circuit. Looks like the clouds are going to stick around.
Those
The
pesky
calm water out
clouds.
there, the racing should be fast and furious.
Man,
Ladies and gentlemen,
say it
start your
louder!
engine.
Jeez, that guy's annoying. I love the environment of this place.
Choppy out there, Ryota, but nothing you can't handle.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, an explosion of sound to start things off. But I love this track on all difficulties.
You got a turbo.
What a fantastic course, especially with the rain. Are we doing the jump? Let's do it. No, get over there. Okay.
Good. You just started turbo.
This is also one of the songs that I like the best in the game. It's very hard to hear, though. There's also a hidden turbo over here. I want to show it off.
You'll have to hit it harder.
There it is. So I retained my normal turbo and got the boost for hitting that ramp. It's good stuff. Should I hit the jump again? We could dive under it this time, maybe.
Excellent.
Yeah, got it.
Right on. That's it. Turbo's all yours.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite courses in the entire franchise. It might even be better than Drake Lake. I think I did say it was in my course ranking video.
Ahead. You just earned a turbo.
Your boat is now turbocharged. Your boat? I don't know. I guess in a way it is a boat. I don't know if that really
Way to go. You got a turbo.
benefits me much. I kind of lose the speed with the dive. It's all good. Look at that rainbow. Yeah!
Now that's how it's done. First place.
I mean, normal's pretty easy. But hard and expert, like I said, if you choke once, you're done. David Mann.
Keep that up and we'll win this circuit.
He's got the coolest character select song out of all of them, in my opinion. Light Rain again. Southern Island could be fun. Ocean City Harbor. Let's do Southern Island. I think this one is pretty dynamic. With any kind of rain, light, normal, or stormy. It pretty much becomes
Welcome
stormy,
to
I
Southern
think.
Island. This is day 3 of the circuit.
Indeed it is.
Looks like the clouds are going to stick around.
Those pesky clouds.
The waves are big and mean out there, so watch for some serious spills.
Racers, start your engine.
Yeah, Southern Island, man. Classic course.
Careful on the corners. The weather's kicking up some big waves out there.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the donuts.
Right on.
Wait, am I gonna hit the ramp? Let's hit the ramp. There's a hidden turbo right here. Oh, crud! The waves messed up my turn. Get around the corner.
Good job.
All right. Yeah, the handling is way more difficult than Wave Race 64. We can catch up. This is only on normal. Don't watch out for the post. Alright, ramp. Boom, and just like that, we're in first. I tried to hit the hidden ramp, though.
You just turned a turbo.
But the wave really messed me up. Kind of threw me everywhere.
About 2 seconds ahead.
Oh, the water still recedes, though. That's the thing, if you start out on Stormy, it's actually, the course starts out all low tide, and each lap there's more water that appears. So it's kind of the reverse effect of Wave Race 64 in that sense. But I guess Light Rain, it still applies the standard wave. But look at these waves, man! This is awesome! Why aren't there more games like this? I'm telling you, where is Wave Race Switch? If it does not come, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed. Sort of.
You just turned a turbo.
Your boat is now turbocharged. I don't like how they changed the music for this course, though.
Good one. Turbo's all yours.
But I guess they like all these frantic instrumentations to fit the stormy courses, but there we go.
You won the race, man. Way to go.
Crazy music. See what I mean? It's all like frantic. It's either drum and bass or just like crazy salsa stuff.
Yeah, let's see some more of that.
Yeah, that was so good. What's with that voice? Stormy, yes. Ocean City Harbor in stormy weather is always a lot of fun. Any course is great under stormy conditions, and some of them really do get that much more difficult, especially on the harder difficulties.
Welcome to Ocean City Harbor. This is day 4 of the circuit. Racing into Night Storm might get messy, folks. Let's see how the racers handle these heavy waves.
Racers, take your start position.
I like the music of this track too. It's very hard rock compared to some of the other stuff we've been
Careful
hearing.
on the corners. The weather's kicking up some big waves out there.
3, 2, 1.
All right. The tricky part is the ramps of this stupid place. Look to the right, squeeze between the sign, and we're good.
All right.
So because we're starting out on Stormy, each lap there's going to be more water. So the ramps are going to be buried by lap 3, and they become a real hazard. I don't know, you almost... Oh, crud! Alright, hit it. I got it. Very sloppily. Yeah, here, David Mariner. You hear the guitars and the drums very faintly between the mess of all the other sounds.
Excellent. You're about 1 second ahead. Right on.
Look at the ramp is slightly more buried. Let's jump it. There we go.
Great.
But the next lap, it's like just the lip of it is sticking out, and if you hit it almost any way except for perfect, it knocks you off your jet ski.
You just turned a turbo.
And that's a real pain, because that's the kind of choking I'm talking about that could just ruin your day when zombies come to play. I like that turn, though, just riding along the little roll.
All right.
Dang it, the stunt wasn't working. There we go.
You're about 3 seconds
Again.
ahead.
Oh, no! Dang it, that's kind of what I was talking about, but I don't know what I was thinking. Get up there, Ryota, what are you doing? Come on, please be going fast enough. Okay, because it is possible to go too slow and you get stuck on the ramp, and it's terrible. Time to miss the buoy strategically.
On the left.
Come on, we got this.
Good job. Right. Turbo's all yours.
I'm coming for you, cheeseburger man. Yeah, you're done. You got nothing.
Heads up, someone's coming up fast behind you.
Out of my way. Look at all the McDonald's signs and stuff, too. Lots of promotion in this one. Somehow pulled that off after that huge mistake.
You won the race, man. Way to go.
I boosted and then went to turn right in anticipation for the upcoming turn, but then it like just took me. I don't know. Like I said, the handling of this one is a little bit crazy sometimes.
Way to go. You made it to the final race of the circuit.
Yes, Arctic Bay, one of my least favorite courses in the entire franchise. And it's sunny. But it's a nighttime course. At least on normal. I think on hard and expert, it's daytime.
Welcome to Arctic Bay. This is day 5 of the circuit. It's a clear, beautiful night for a race. These small waves shouldn't be much of a problem for our racers.
Racers, take your start positions.
I like the aesthetics of it, at least.
Okay, this is the last race of the circuit. Give it everything you got.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I probably should have saved that turbo.
That's right.
Now I'm going slow speed. But yeah, this is a very slow course. That's like the most interesting thing that happens, the chunks that fall off. And I think on normal it's just that one lap. Nice cruise ship though. This is kind of a neat straightaway. I would love to be on that cruise ship right now. I guess they were going for some kind of like Titanic vibe. Or not. I don't know. This is a shortcut here, but you gotta hit it just right. There you go. That's called the can-can.
Okay.
Holding B and pressing left and right, you do that. But if you don't hold B, you do a barrel roll. So I like that they introduced the holding B variations of stunts,
You're about 2 seconds.
because they're a lot quicker to pull off, and it's just useful for building up that extra 1 or 2 boosts in your turbo meter. A lot of that stuff can become very strategic on the later difficulties.
You got it.
But I gotta get used to it again. Like, this is my first time playing in a very long time.
You just took it your
Once upon a time, I was actually pretty decent at this, with like David Mariner and stuff, who's like the hardest to control. But he's got crazy top speed if you know how to handle him. Rio is not bad either. He's just all around good. Ah, see what I mean? You gotta hit it just right.
Right on. Good. Good job. You got a turbo. 2 laps down and 1 to go. You're about 1 second ahead.
Alright. So, I mean, it's kind of a dull course, just kind of go around and around. But every course gets way better on hard and expert. Anytime you add more buoys or buoys, however you say it, that alone makes things more interesting. But there's also more obstacles, the weather gets a little bit more nuts, and they even reroute everything too.
That's right.
Plus, the AI is a little bit better. They're more aggressive, so it can get pretty frantic.
That's the yellow buoys on the left.
There we go. Pretty easy.
You took first place. Nice racing.
I mean, the whole game is pretty easy if you never mess up. But you could say that about any game, especially a racing game. And there we go. We got the, what, perfect 60? Yep.
Great racing. We qualified for the next circuit.
Yeah. I am playing on my actual GameCube, by the way, like I said. I think I said that because it's loading my old memory card. My very first save since... When was this? 2001? Here comes that weird announcer again. Nice Borealis, though.
Presenting the champions of the circuit.
Oh my gosh! His voice annoys me.
In 3rd place, David Mariner. In 2nd place,
McDonald's!
Akari Hayami.
Want some McDonald's?
In 1st place, Ryota Hayami.
Oh yeah, aren't they brother and sister or something?
Congratulations, champions.
That, it's just, I always remember that. Congratulations, champions! It's like the lowest production value ever. But anyway, next time we will go on to the hard circuit. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hopefully it's enjoyable, and I'll see you then.